Monopolization of the means of production by the capitalist class. The mere existence of a commodity economy does not alone suffice to constitute capitalism. A commodity economy can exist although there are no capitalists. For instance, the economy in which the only producers are independent artisans. They produce for the market. They sell their products. Thus, these products are undoubtedly commodities, and the whole production is commodity production. Nevertheless, this is not capitalist production. It is nothing more than simple commodity production. In order that a simple commodity economy can be transformed into capitalist production, it is necessary, on the one hand, that the means of production, tools, machinery, buildings, land, etc., should become the private property of a comparatively limited class of wealthy capitalists, and on the other, that there should ensue the ruin of most of the independent artisans and peasants and their conversion into wage workers. We have already seen that a simple commodity economy contains within itself the germs that will lead to the impoverishment of some and the enrichment of others. This is what has actually occurred. In all countries alike, most of the independent artisans and small masters have been ruined. The poorest were forced in the end to sell their tools. From masters they become men, whose sole possession was a pair of hands. Those on the other hand, who were richer, grew more wealthy still. They rebuilt their workshops on a more extensive scale, installed new machinery, began to employ more workpeople, became factory owners. Little by little, there passed into the hands of these wealthy persons all that was necessary for production: factory buildings, machinery, raw materials, warehouses and shops, dwelling houses, workshops, mines, railways, steamships, the land, in a word, all the means of production. All these means of production became the exclusive property of the capitalist class. They became, as the phrase runs, a monopoly of the capitalist class. The small group of the wealthy owns everything. The huge mass of the poor owns nothing but the hands with which they work. This monopoly of the means of production by the capitalist class is the second leading characteristic of the capitalist system.